Chapter 1. The Discovery. My name is Thomas. My father died last year. It was a very sad time for my family. My mother was very quiet for many months. She did not smile much. Life in our house was different without my father's laugh. One cold afternoon, my mother asked me to clean my father's old closet. She said, "It is time, Thomas. I cannot do it alone." Her voice was soft. I knew it was a hard thing for her to ask. I said, "Of course, Mom." The closet was full of his old things. His suits, his shirts, and his shoes. Everything smelled like him. It was a sad, familiar smell. I found his favorite old winter coat. It was a heavy, dark blue coat. He wore it every winter. I put my hand in the pocket. I don't know why. I just wanted to feel something he had touched. My fingers found a small piece of paper. I pulled it out. It was an old cinema ticket. A smile came to my face. I remembered my father loved movies. I looked at the ticket. It was for a film called A Love for All Time. My parents loved romantic movies. I imagined them sitting in the dark cinema, holding hands. It was a sweet memory. I decided to give the ticket to my mother. I thought it would make her smile, but I was wrong. The ticket did not bring a smile. It brought a storm. Chapter 2. The Impossible Date. I held the small ticket in my hand. It felt important. It was a small piece of my father's life. I looked at it more closely. I saw the name of the cinema. I saw the seat number. And then I saw the date. My heart stopped. The blood in my body felt cold. I read the date again and again. It was not possible. The date on the ticket was March 14th. My father died in February. This ticket was for a date 1 month after his death. My mind started to spin. How could this be? It was a mistake. The ticket machine made a mistake. But the year was correct. Everything was correct. But it was impossible. I looked at the name of the movie again. A Love for All Time. A romantic movie. My father was a good man. He loved my mother very much. I never doubted his love for her. But this ticket told a different story. A terrible thought came into my head, a dark and ugly thought. Did my father have another life? Did he have another woman? Was our family a lie? The small ticket in my hand was not a sweet memory anymore. It was a piece of poison. It felt heavy, like a stone. I felt sick to my stomach. Chapter 3. The Phone Call. I sat on the floor of the closet for a long time. The old ticket was in my hand. My mind was full of dark questions. I did not know what to do. I could not keep this a secret. I had to know the truth. But I was so scared of the truth. Finally, I decided. I had to call my mother. My hand was shaking as I picked up my phone. What would I say? How do you ask your mother if her dead husband had a secret love? My heart was beating very fast. I called her. She answered with her soft voice. She said, "Hello, Thomas. Is everything okay?" I tried to make my voice sound normal. I said, "Hi, Mom. Yes, I am okay. I found something in Dad's old coat." I heard her smile on the phone. She said, "Oh, what did you find? An old candy?" I took a deep breath. I said, "I found a cinema ticket." She was quiet for a moment. Then she said, "That's nice, dear. Your father loved the cinema." My voice was very quiet. I said, "Mom, the date on the ticket is March 14th. The line went completely silent. I could not hear anything, not even her breathing. I thought maybe the call was disconnected. I said, "Mom, are you there?" After a very long time, I heard her take a shaky breath. Her voice was different. It was the voice of a person holding back tears. She whispered, "Thomas, there is something I never told you. Something about your father's last months." My heart broke. Here it was, the terrible truth. Chapter 4. A different kind of secret. I listened to the phone, my heart full of dread. Was my mother going to tell me that my father was a bad man? Was she going to tell me our whole life was a lie? I was ready for the worst news of my life, but my mother's next words surprised me. She said, "That ticket. I bought that ticket, Thomas, not your father." I was so confused. I said, "You? But why? And why was it in his coat?" Her voice was stronger now. She was ready to tell her secret. She said, "Your father died in February. Our wedding anniversary was in March. It was our first anniversary without him. I was so lonely. The house was so empty." She continued, "I did not know what to do. I just wanted to feel close to him again. We always went to the cinema on our anniversary. It was our special tradition." I could hear the sadness in her voice. She said, "So, on our anniversary, I went to the cinema. I bought 2 tickets, just like we always did, one for me and one for him." My eyes filled with tears. I could see her, sitting alone in the cinema office, buying 2 tickets. She said, "I went into the dark cinema. I sat in our favorite seats. The seat next to me was empty, but in my heart, your father was sitting right there with me. We watched the romantic movie together one last time." I was crying now, silently. My terrible thoughts were all wrong. This was not a story of a lie. This was a story of love. A love that was stronger than death. She said, "When I came home, I did not know what to do with his ticket. So I put it in the pocket of his favorite winter coat. The coat was still in the closet. It felt like he was still here with me. It was my secret, my way of saying goodbye, my way of keeping him with me. I held the small ticket in my hand. It was not a piece of poison anymore. It was a treasure. It was a symbol of my parents' beautiful love. I felt so much love for my mother in that moment. Her quiet sadness was so deep. I said, "Oh, Mom, I am so sorry." She said, "It's okay, Thomas. It's okay. Now you know. You know how much I loved your father." I said, "I know, Mom, and he loved you too." We were quiet for a moment. Then, for the first time in a very long time, I heard my mother give a small, sad laugh on the phone. She said, "Yes, he did. The secret was not a dark one. It was a secret full of light and love.